Are you ready to uncover the mysteries of Argentina? Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Argentina to reveal 10 shocking facts that will leave you speechless. Why should you watch till the end? Because Argentina is not just about tango and steak, there's so much more to discover. Whether you're fascinated by its rich history, intrigued by its unique customs, or simply love to explore new cultures, this journey through Argentina will open your eyes to a world of wonders. Let's begin. Fact 1. Argentina had 5 presidents in 10 days in 2001. Ever heard of a country changing presidents like people change socks? In 2001, Argentina faced an economic nightmare that led to a wild ride of presidential turnover. It all started when the country found itself buried under mountains of debt, and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, decided it had lent enough. To make matters worse, strict limits were imposed on bank withdrawals, and businesses were feeling the squeeze. As the crisis deepened, Argentinians poured into the streets in protest. The unrest peaked on December 19th and 20th, marking the climax of a turbulent period. In just 12 days, Argentina went through 5 presidents, each grappling with the escalating chaos. The crisis finally stabilized with the appointment of Eduardo Duhalde as president. But the roller coaster of leadership changes left scars on the nation's psyche, reminding everyone of the fragility of economic stability. Fact 2. Argentina was the richest country in the world in 1913. Back in 1913, Argentina was on top of the world, literally. It was one of the wealthiest nations per person, rubbing shoulders with economic powerhouses like France and Germany. The country held a whopping 3.7% of the world's gold and contributed 1.2% to the global economy. But before you picture a nation of prosperity, here's the catch. This wealth was like a pie sliced thin among the elite, leaving the majority of Argentines struggling. This huge wealth gap would later spark social and political unrest, leading to the economic turmoil of later years. Argentina's past glories are a tale of caution, showing us that economic prosperity is only meaningful when shared by all. The rise and fall of Argentina's fortunes offer a timeless lesson for countries aiming for stability and fairness in today's world. Fact 3. Argentina's ghost town, Villa Epecuén, was submerged for approximately 25 years beginning in 1985. Ever heard of a town that vanished beneath the waves only to resurface years later? Welcome to Villa Epecuén, Argentina's very own ghost town. Located near Lago Epecuén, this once thriving town experienced a surreal fate, submerged underwater for about 25 years, starting in 1985. Villa Epecuén was no ordinary town. It was a popular tourist destination, drawing crowds with the belief that the lake's waters had healing properties. But in 1985, disaster struck. Exceptionally high rainfall caused a dam to break, unleashing a torrent that flooded the town. By 1993, Villa Epecuén was submerged under 33 feet of water. Efforts to save the town proved futile, and its residents were forced to evacuate. For years, Villa Epecuén lay abandoned, a silent underwater world frozen in time. It wasn't until 2009, when prolonged droughts caused the waters to recede, that the town began to emerge from its aquatic slumber. Today, Villa Epecuén remains mostly deserted, a haunting reminder of nature's power to both create and destroy. Fact 4. Until very recently, Argentina ate the most red meat per capita than any other country in the world. Argentina's reputation as a meat-loving nation is no secret. For years, it held the title of the world's top red meat consumer per capita. In 2021, Argentines devoured a staggering 47.5 kilograms of beef per person, earning them the crown as the top carnivores in Latin America and the third biggest meat-eating country globally, trailing only behind Australia and the United States. The Argentine meat culture is deeply ingrained, with the traditional barbecue, known as the asado, serving as a cornerstone of their cuisine and social gatherings. However, despite their love for meat, Argentina's beef consumption has been on the decline in recent years. Economic pressures, shifting farming priorities, and growing concerns over health and environmental impacts have all contributed to this decline. As Argentines reassess their dietary habits, the future of meat consumption in Argentina hangs in the balance, raising questions about the sustainability of their cherished, meat-centric culture. Fact 5. Diego Maradona has his own church and religion dedicated to him in Argentina. Diego Maradona isn't just a soccer legend in Argentina, he's practically a deity. In 1998, three of his die-hard fans, Hector Campomar, Alejandro Verón, and Hernan Ames, took their adoration to the next level by establishing the Iglesia Maradoniana, or the Church of Maradona. This unique form of worship is a parody religion that reveres Maradona as the greatest athlete of all time. The Church of Maradona has its own set of 10 commandments and a calendar that begins on Maradona's birthday, October 30th, which is referred to as DD, or Después de Diego, after Diego. Followers of the church, known as Maradonians, celebrate Maradona's life and career, blending religious rituals with soccer fandom in a way that is uniquely Argentine. Fact 6. Everyone has a shrink in Argentina. In Argentina, everyone has a shrink, or so it seems. Argentina boasts the highest number of psychologists per capita worldwide, with approximately 198 psychologists per 100,000 inhabitants. This staggering statistic reflects a cultural norm where seeking counseling and discussing mental health concerns are considered a normal part of everyday life. The prevalence of therapy in Argentina can be attributed to several factors, including the country's history of political and economic instability, which has contributed to high levels of stress and anxiety among the population. Additionally, Argentina's strong emphasis on family and community support may encourage individuals to seek professional help when needed, viewing therapy as a valuable resource for maintaining mental well-being. Fact 7. Argentina was the first country in the world to use fingerprints to solve crimes. In 1892, Argentina made history by becoming the first country in the world to use fingerprints to solve crimes. The breakthrough occurred in Buenos Aires, when Inspector Eduardo Alvarez cracked a murder case by matching a bloody thumbprint found at the crime scene to the thumbprint of Francisca Rojas, who subsequently confessed to the murders. This pivotal moment marked the practical application of fingerprint science in law enforcement. The success of this case led to the establishment of a fingerprint classification system by Juan Vucetic, an Argentinian police official who played a key role in pioneering fingerprint identification. Argentina's use of fingerprints revolutionized crime-solving techniques worldwide and laid the foundation for modern forensic science. Fact 8. Argentina's tango was born in the brothels of Buenos Aires. The tango is more than just a dance. It's a cultural phenomenon with roots in the brothels of Buenos Aires. Originating in the late 1880s, the tango served as an expression of the marginalized population's defiance against the upper class. Initially, it depicted choreographic stories about the illicit relationships between pimps and prostitutes, featuring suggestive and provocative dances. As the tango evolved, it underwent a transformation from a forbidden indulgence of the poor to a refined and socially accepted art form. Its journey to Paris played a crucial role in this transformation as it gained universal popularity and respectability. Today, the tango is synonymous with Argentine culture, representing passion, sensuality, and the country's rich cultural heritage. Fact 9. Argentinians rarely arrive on time, preferring to show up late according to Argentine time. In Argentina, time seems to operate on a different wavelength, known as Argentine time, or Hora Argentina. It's a cultural norm to arrive late to social events, meetings, and appointments, often by 30 minutes to an hour, or even later. This practice is deeply ingrained in Argentine society, seen as a way to show respect for the host or organizer by not arriving too early. It also reflects a relaxed and laid-back attitude towards time and punctuality. Arriving late is not seen as disrespectful, but rather as a way to demonstrate a more flexible approach to time management. So, if you find yourself waiting for an Argentine friend or colleague, just remember, it's all part of the cultural experience. Fact 10. Argentines believe seeing a black person brings good luck. In Argentina, there's a superstition that seeing a black person brings good luck, reflected in the saying, El negro de la suerte, meaning lucky black man. Despite the relatively small percentage of Afro-Argentines in the population, black people have had a significant historical influence in Argentina. From avoiding saying happy birthday before the actual day to eating specific foods for luck, Argentines have a variety of beliefs and practices aimed at attracting good fortune and warding off bad luck. And with that said, we've come to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune into our next exciting video.